What y'all running them 40s, man?
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with a 5'8", 6 flat, pulling guard speed. You know,
Yeah.
depending what everybody else run, it might be forfeit. See what pitch is already out there.
I told Randy, I said, honestly, I ain't about to bust my ass for it. If I don't get the pick I want, I'll just shake the draft up from the top. That's all.
All right, so welcome to another episode of League with No Name. We just looked into it. We're on episode 59, actually. So big 60 coming up after this. Whenever we get to that, it might be weeks, who knows. But yeah, we back. We got Moose here. We got
Your boy.
AA. We got OT Cheese here. Yeah, this is the first time we see Jay on the air with the new cut.
Yeah.
Kid Cool. 59 episodes. Moose still don't got no blinds. That's ridiculous.
Put that natural stuff right here, man.
This guy. We got a lot to get to, but we didn't even discuss this. I do want to talk about this real quick. For people that don't know, we posted the other day how we're gonna be picking our draft spots this year. We agreed to do the 40-yard dash. Whoever get the best time get to pick their spots. So real quick, I just want everybody to tell me where they think they're gonna fall as far as fastest 40 times. Moose, I'll start with you because I already know what you're gonna say.
Exactly. What else? Where else would I fall? Where else? Like the kids, they killing me this year. Like the cats in the chat, people in the comments. They sleeping on the bull, man. Like who else would it be? You feel me? If it ain't Moose, then who? Nah, but all just aside, I think top three gonna be either me, King, and it's a tough one. My boy Otis been coming up in the odds. J.A. been coming up in the odds, and then Los has been talking. I think he's all talk, bro. Like last time we seen Los do the snake, he fell apart. You know what happened when I cooked him on the court. You know I gave him a clinic. You know what I'm saying? And then Casey gave him a clinic on the court. So he took a good one, but we don't know what Los is about. No one seen Los play any sports. So top three probably me, J.A., King, and Otis, in that order somewhere.
All right. I was going to get to that piece of it. J.A., where do you think you're going to fall?
Moose is giving me a lot of credit, but I'm definitely not finishing. My hamstrings hurt thinking about it. Round six, 7, 5, 6, 7. I'm around there.
Word. Cheese, how you feeling? You've been getting a lot of slack in the chat. They say you like bottom 2.
Yeah. I don't care. It's a 40-yard dash. Pride aside. Nah, ain't no pride aside. Just don't come in last, and I'm content. I'm good. Just don't come in last.
I just don't want to pull up lanes.
I say around 7, 8. Cat sleeping. I'm a dancing bear, baby. I can move. Feel me?
Dancing bear.
I'm a dancing bear. I can move a little bit.
I mean,
he got a little movement to him.
I think I'm faster than Stolen Gabe, so I can say 8, 7, 8. I might surprise. Somebody might have an off night. Feel me? 7, 8. I'm good with that.
Stolen not trying to see Tilly. That's what I'm hearing.
Has to check not trying to do what? So
Stolen not trying to come in 10th place.
He might not be trying to, but like he might not be trying to, but like,
yeah, I don't know where
force
kids getting it
alone. Like he's not.
I don't know where kids getting information from, but for me, I definitely think I'm at least top 4. I don't know what chat y'all was in. I was talking crazy, but I'm gonna have to prove.
No, they actually was endorsing you.
I got you top 4.
Yeah,
they actually was saying we sleeping on O and O should be respected.
I appreciate that. So whoever said that, shout out to them. Shout out to Jay Green in particular. He had to let me know. So I was gonna ask Jay, because you typically are the most fair person. Who do you expect to be, let's say, top 4? Just off the top of the head.
Honestly, I
no order.
It's hard because no order. That's been tough for me because Moose has been working out, but it's like Gabe said, are the workouts transitioning to anything? So we don't know.
Don't do that.
Chat been posting stuff from like 2-3 years ago. That's cool. You cooked somebody 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No one's physically able to run a 4. I've been trying to tell them, like, as a coach, like, it's not that easy from start to It's hard.
It's technique.
It's technique, and it's also workouts. Like that's all like just power. You know what I mean? Just having the force to, stay low out of your blocks, out of your stance, and then like drive off, 10-yard split. So Cash thinking high school, like whatever. That's why I'm not like my best time ever was a 4.6 ever, like at my top. So I'm like, if y'all think y'all running that, like it's hard. Like, and that's what an okay start. So we'll be in the fives, but I'm gonna say no order. Los, you, Moose. I don't think Casey's faster than him, even though he's like smaller. He's white. So, we're not.
Nah, Casey a little slow.
Nah, no disrespect to him.
He got speed, but he a little slow.
I don't think he has top end speed, but I'm pretty sure Casey would probably have technique over a lot of guys. So his start may be great, but I don't think his top end speed can beat someone like Moose or Los or even you. So, and I think there's a lot of short guys in the league too. So, no disrespect, but I'm saying strides for the other guys too. So, like Randy, they said if this dog's behind, Randy's one of the fastest in the world. So, now you throw me, Cheese. Cheese is not even that tall, but Cheese ain't slow. It's just funny laughing at how y'all call Cheese a tank. So, but King can't be slept on. I don't know if he's a sprinter or he's a marathon guy. I don't know. Yeah. Like he can do a snake 2 times and go home and walk the dog, but can he run a 40, straight out?
Yeah.
Out the gates?
I think King is sneaky fast. He's not like the fastest, but he got a little speed, but it's not like OD.
No one's a burner in here, so everyone's gonna have a chance off the starts. Someone's gonna pull up lane, God forbid, but that's always we're all over 30 now. Like we're 30 plus, so you gotta think about injuries, hamstrings, quads, ankles, like we've been in there. So I'm thinking at 19, 18 years old, like it's not the same. So I think everyone's got a shot, honestly. Because anything could happen to any of our 40s, especially if you're thinking you that guy.
A slip,
blow a flat tire. So
you got the brake fast enough.
But,
you know what I'm saying? And another thing, when I was watching the NFL Combine,
King.
I was watching the NFL Combine. They were like running effortlessly. Like, you know what I mean? It was more like mechanics. Like, I'm like, wow, he ran real smooth.
That's lower body. We are not in the gym doing leg day when we're supposed to. That's starts and stances that they work on training for the combine from like November to when is it, March? We about to just hop off the couch and run. It's going to be interesting, but no one's running any force. It'll be 5. The fastest time would probably be like a 5 flat.
Moose still think he got 4 in him, man.
Yeah, you better wake up. You're 34.
I really do. I want to say 4.8, man. Wow. I'm coming for that 4.8, 4.7.
All right, well,
if somebody don't beat Rich Eisen time, they got to bring something to the draft or something.
Who's Rich Eisen? What was his time?
He was probably like 5'8", 6'1". I'm forgetting. He do it every year.
Everybody beating 6. If you getting 6,
yeah, you out of shape. But we got 3 months to get right. So, I mean, you could do what you got to do to just get your time down to like a 5.4. Like my goal is I need to be around the 5.1, 5.2 era, that's going to be the bunch. And I just, as long as I'm in the top 4, 5, maybe 6, I just don't want. If I finish bottom of it is what it is. I'll blow the draft up at the 2nd pick, so it don't matter.
All right, well let's get into NFL draft. Spent a lot of time on that. A couple weeks ago, a lot of movement, a lot of interesting stuff happened. So just a quick thoughts on your individual teams drafts. What do you think about it? Yours wasn't. You didn't have trades or anything, so I'll start with you, Jay.
I liked our draft. Got a big body receiver come back in the 2nd round. We get Troy Anderson and we get an edge. 2 dire needs that we had. It was solid to me, honestly. Like we got guys that's going to be around for the rebuild, and they're freakish athletes. I see the trend that they're going for: big body, tall guys, athletic freaks. So I'm content now with just putting it on the field, coaches coaching them up, and hopefully they can step in and have a good day. But I give us a solid. Like I see a couple of grades like gave us like A's and all that, but I'll give us a solid B minus. Just I liked our day 1 and day 2 drafts, and we got a nice back day 3, so I'm content.
Yeah, I think you guys had a good draft. I'll say for us, I actually liked our draft. I know a lot of people were saying, we got to get the wide receiver in the first round, whatever, but those wide receivers went quick. So we would have had to give up a good amount of draft capital to get up to even get first, because he went like 17, 18. So that's 5-6 spots right there. And we got an inside linebacker, we got defensive line. Even as good as our defense was last year, people could still run on us at will. So we still had to shore up the middle of that defense. And then second round to go, what did you say?
Gutted.
But what did Henry do when he came to Lambeau? Nothing. All right, so let's keep it moving.
We ain't got nothing. We definitely ain't got nothing.
But yeah, second round we go up and get Watson. I think it might take him a little time, but he'll develop into it. So overall, we got our O-line. We had to get O-line. We have been pretty good over the years at picking, good offensive linemen. So I think we addressed the needs overall. I'd say probably B plus. So I'm satisfied with the draft. Let's go with Cheese first. So what do you think about the draft? Big news right in the middle of the first round. A.J. Brown gets traded. What were your initial thoughts on that? And then what were your overall draft thoughts? Huh?
For like 30 minutes, I was sad as hell.
A little longer than that.
I was dead ass like my puppy died sad. Like I was really sad. But once I saw his contract, we can't pay no wide receiver in a run first offense $100 million over 4 years. We ain't got it like that. We be paying people, so we got guys like Taylor Lewan, Kevin Byard, Derrick Henry, Brian Tannehill's got paid. We paid Harold Landry. We just Bud Dupree. We got Jeffrey Simmons coming up. We got Zach Cunningham contract. So we pay guys. So we ain't really have too much money. So as far as trading them, I was sad for a little bit. But when I saw him making $25 million a year, I knew we couldn't do it. And we got the 18th pick, drafted a wide receiver that was comparable to AJ, 6'2", 225, plays with his body, pause. But I like what we did day 1.
AJ ain't playing the game anyway.
AJ ain't playing every game. Nice. Moose, I'm just letting you know now that knee and like ribs and shoulders. Yeah, he a physical receiver. He gonna get them nicks. He'll miss like 3-4 games a year, but the wide receiver one. Our draft overall, I liked it a lot, to be honest. So we got the 18th pick. We had 26. We traded back. Second round, we got a corner from Auburn. He had the most pass deflections, I think, in the SEC last year, or at all of college. Pretty good corner. Could never have
got your quarterback
corners. We had a third round pick. We got a lineman from Ohio State. He was projected like a first rounder last year, but he had an off year. He dropped to the third round. Good size. Hassan Haskins from Michigan.
I like him. He a nice back.
Yeah, he fit. We got a lot of guys that fit us. So I like what we did. Theo Jackson from Tennessee. I would give us like a B plus.
So what we care about is the quarterback. How long is it going to be before your quarterback is playing?
4 years.
Yeah, at least a year. He ain't playing this year unless Tannehill get hurt. But Tannehill could get cut after this year, and the dead cap is like 18 million, but we'll save like 27 million. And then after that, and then the year after that is no dead cap. So
I think he plays this year. I don't know why, but I got to.
I mean, if Tannehill get hurt, I don't think he'll outperform Tannehill, just because he's
Malik.
He's
not playing this year.
He ain't outperforming Tannehill.
He's not playing this year.
I'm not saying he's going to outplay Tannehill, but for some reason, I feel like he's going to have a chance to play this year, a game or two. I definitely feel like
unless Tannehill get hurt, that's the only way he's playing. Tannehill get hurt.
It's going to be if he plays, it's going to be strictly off Tannehill not being available. He's not going to outperform Tannehill.
Yeah.
And I mean,
that's why he dropped. They said he dropped because Liberty offense is so basic. He has not seen NFL coverages. He is just not up to par. That's why he tore it up. running a typical sprint. Like, this is not NFL ready. So that's why the whole first round stuff, I'm like, y'all crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure it was, smoke, but it's no coincidence that he dropped that far because, with no confidence on Liberty's playing UMass. No one from that league is going to NFL or even undrafted. Like, it's true. Yeah.
So, real quick, Cheese, what were your thoughts on those comments from Tannehill about not mentoring him?
He was right. He got a lot on his plate. He's trying to make his money and win himself. He can't worry about mentoring a young guy. I mean, I think he worded it wrong, but in a nutshell, he's not wrong for saying it's not his job to mentor, because it's not his job to mentor. That's coaching. That's the QB coach. That's the head coach, OC. That's for them to groom the next guy if that's what they want to see in him. But I mean, Tom Brady wasn't really willing to mentor Jimmy G. A-Rod wasn't getting mentored by Brett. A-Rod wasn't willing to mentor Jordan Love like that. I mean, it's happened. This is nothing new.
I feel like it's nothing new, but I just feel like you shouldn't say that. Like, you shouldn't mention. Like, we all know that the next man up is not going to be so ready to hand it over to you. But it's something like you just don't say that. That's the thing that you just.
I'll say it. I'll say it. Like drafting your replacement. I'll say it.
Like he's trying to replace him. He's trying to take.
He's being real, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but at the same
he's
time,
too real. Yeah, I want real. He's too real.
The guys that I named, look at their caliber of talent. And then Ryan Tannehill says that, like, bro.
Yeah, but those people you named, they didn't say they weren't mentoring the dude.
I
think Brett said it pretty much.
Their actions, but like I said, you don't say that. Like, you know what I mean?
You're not when you're not a Hall of Fame quarterback, you say that shit. Hey, you say you got a Hall of Fame. Tannehill can get replaced.
Like regular US people, not regular people, citizens in the US, they retire at like 65. NFL players retire before 40. Like, he's actually he's at the back end. He's actually fighting for
if it doesn't
last paychecks
this year. Tannehill's gonna be a backup.
Anybody paying Ryan Tannehill to be a commentator. He's not. I mean, he might. I mean, if
he might, RG3 could be up there.
But I mean, he's about to retire in like 2 years, or he's gonna be a bridge quarterback, and he'd be making minimum. So say he gets us to the Super Bowl, they're gonna have to pay him again, and that's what he has to worry about. He got to worry about his next contract. He ain't worrying about teaching somebody to take his job, and now he's broke.
That's not even going to play today. Like, he's not.
Exactly.
Him running from and they're two different quarterbacks. So him mentoring him is like, I can see off the field stuff, but as far as QB stuff, you better get your playbook. You better learn your own stuff. Like, at the same time, Tannehill just came off one of the worst playoff losses after having the number one seed. I'm not thinking about mentoring nobody. I got a chip on my shoulder. I need to make sure my job is secure, because if he comes out flat, this is going to probably be his last year as a starting quarterback. He'll just be a perennial backup and ride out for the rest of his career.
Yeah, true.
I'm trying to feed my family, man. Malik better get the hell on.
So, Moose, you were on the other side of that trade. So, what do you think of the trade from your end and your draft overall?
Hold on, you saw his story. It's up. It's up.
Hey, man. Hey, what they say? They say, hey, man, let's do it. Let's do this thing, man.
Y'all true wide receivers, boy.
Yo, man, let's do this thing, man.
I still need a quarterback. They got 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end.
They running flag football reverses like it's Pop Warner. Like, it's gonna be 8-year-olds out there running reverses. Can't throw.
But yeah, man, I like all of the side the draft. I really think we did a good job. I give ourselves maybe like an A minus, an A. I think we did what we had to do. I feel like we didn't get who we targeted in the draft. A lot of people moved up and they picked a few people that we were looking at. Some people flew off the board faster than we expected. So I don't think that we got who we targeted, but we still got people who we were interested in. Our first round pick, Jordan Davis, I think he's a dog from Georgia. He's a big dude. Like, he's gonna run and stop the ball. He's not a pass rusher. He's not what?
He ran a 4.7. He ran a 4.7.
But I'm just saying he's not known as a sack guy. but I feel like he can be eventually. You know what I mean? So I like that. And then we made a trade. We got Cheese Boy, AJ Brown. He with us now. The Pro Bowl receiver. We could have got other receivers in the draft, but I just feel like we always miss on receivers in the draft. So getting somebody we know who's already solidified, I feel like it was a big help for us. He's already a Pro Bowl. We know what he can do. There's no question marks on him. So I don't mind that. But he does get injured. I could see him missing 4 games and playing a handful of games hurt, definitely. But if he can stay healthy, man, with him and Smith, we got Quez. We picked up Zach Pascal in the offseason as well.
But you better cut it. You better cut it.
You just naming people now, bro.
I know you ain't saying Quez and Pascal. Pascal was rated the last receiver of PFF. Boy, you better cut it.
I'm not saying they're Pro Bowlers. I'm just saying who we picked up. But Quez,
you better not say his name. You better not say
nothing. Listen. I'm not saying they're Pro Bowlers, but Quez, I feel like he's very slept on. He's a real speedster, and if you put him in space and you could get schemes for him, I feel like he could definitely be vital, bro. He's a dog.
Is slept on a proper? Is that? Can you say that?
Oh God,
it's probably slept on, but no big deal, no biggie.
So moving on. So I think the offense is good with the addition of AJ, definitely. And then the third round we got Nakeem. We got Dean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he's a dog. They're saying that he's like one of the smartest dudes in the draft. It's not the smartest dude. You know what I mean? Nakobe Dean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said the Dean, whatever.
Nakobe Dean. You know I can't pronounce.
I know what you're talking about.
So Dean from Georgia, and he played him back of Jordan Davis. So they got that little chemistry. You know what I'm saying? He's an undersized guy. He had that injury to his pec. He had an injury to his arm, so that's why he fell in the draft, because the questions around the size and the injuries. But they say that he's a dog. He's smart as hell. And then like people don't understand just being smart, just knowing where to be, just knowing coverages, just knowing what the offense is going to do, just knowing where the other people on your defense going to be at is very big. And I feel like if he can stay healthy, man, we just got a super steal.
Yeah.
I skipped over our second round pick, Cam Jurgens. He's a nasty dude. He's a center. The center from Nebraska. The Nebraska boys, that line out there, they know how to teach them. And I like Jurgens. He's a real nasty dude. He's rough, and I feel like Kelsey mentoring him and helping him out. He was hands on board. He actually helped to get to recruit Jurgens. So I feel like that was a good pick. And then we got some linebacker help in the 6th round. You got K'Ron Johnson. He's known to be a dog. He got a lot of range.
Who not a dog for Philly? Who not a dog? You just call everyone a damn dog. Like everyone is. You better not call JJ Arcega-Whiteside a dog.
I was about to say, I wonder what he said about JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
You're a dog, but we moving in the tight end, get some looks.
Well, I'm saying he's a 6th round talent. What you expect? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely good. I heard he got a lot of range. He can get to the ball. We need some linebacker help. So I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like what we need to address.
I think I got one of the best front sevens though.
We got a nasty front seven with Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham still there. You got some dogs, bro.
Yeah. That defense should be solid. I mean, just got to make sure the offense is able to keep up.
The only thing that I'm really worried about is every time the Eagles look good and strong before the season starts, that's when we do bad. Like when we be looking good, like we looking like a great team, like looking when we win the division.
When I got expectations,
that's when we mess it up. And honestly, what really kills me is like a lot of the Eagle fans and a lot of like NFL fans, period, like they're letting that playoff appearance from Sirianni fool them. Like I don't get it. Like it really. I'm trying to calm down right now, but it really hurts my head how they like Sirianni. Like he did not impress me. Like he did enough, but he didn't impress me at all. like going forward this year is very questionable for me. I don't know what we're gonna do. We got a lot of weapons, but what can Sirianni do?
You have enough. You have enough talent to beat.
We have enough talent, but the thing about it is,
so you can beat. Yeah, he's
like
not beating the teams he should beat though.
Yeah, like people feel like Sirianni did his job because he made it, and like, I said, yo, bro, we had an easy schedule, and they're like, oh, you can't hurt for this easy schedule. But if you listen to the quarterbacks who we had at the end of the season, we played Drew Lock, Trevor Siemian, the dude Heineke from
he played Gary Gilbert
from Redskins twice.
He played Jay Fromm, Gary Gilbert, yeah.
No, and then we went like 7-0, and like Cats went ranting and raving, bro. We didn't play nobody, bro. And then, mind you, we got 2 extra games, and in the extra playoff spot in the 2 extra playoff spots in the playoffs. Of course, we're gonna make it in a sorry division. He didn't impress me, man. He didn't impress me. So
yeah,
this year we're gonna see what he got to do, and I want to see what he got. I'm very curious to see what it's gonna be, and it hurts as well. He's a question mark too.
Yeah. I got the pieces to do it.
Yep.
Before we move on, I had a question for Moose. I want to see what you think about this, since you're the only person I wouldn't have a bias in this. So the Falcons drafted a quarterback and a number 1 receiver. The Titans drafted a quarterback and number 1 receiver. What combination do you like better long term? Drake London and Desmond Ridder, or Treylon Burks and Malik Willis?
You said Trey Burks and Malik?
Yeah, Burks and Burks and Willis, who the Titans picked up, or London and Ridder, who the Falcons picked up.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with the ATL, just because I'm not big on Malik. I love Burks. I actually was looking. I actually thought we were going to get Burks. I feel like they got him. That was a good pickup. Because he just like AJ, the big body dude. I love Burks, but I'm not big on Malik just yet.
That's
so
fair.
I'm gonna have to go with Atlanta.
What do you think, Cheese? What's the better combo?
I would have said Atlanta. I like Atlanta. Drake London, he's raw, so you got a raw, talented, like he's a top 10 receiver for a reason. Like he's a baby Mike Evans. And Ridder, he proved against top talent that he belongs in the NFL as a quarterback. So I like that combination. I can see that more in the future. Malik Willis, like we said, he's raw. We really don't know what he's going to transition to. In terms of a combo, I'm going with the better quarterback, the more proven quarterback, because that's going to go a longer way.
Yeah, I already know what Jay is going to say. He's going to say Atlanta, so don't even need to get into it. But
don't even need to.
We only got a couple minutes left, so I want your based on where the rookies are at now, give me your early offensive rookie of the year predictions. Jay, I'll start with you.
Early, wow. That's honestly tough, man. Because just the roles, it's still early, the roles, but like early, man, I think Chris Olave has a great shot. He's gonna get a lot of looks out there with the Saints. They finally got a number 2 guy. If Mike Thomas comes back healthy, I feel like they can get back to that passing game. And according to Jameis is healthy too. But yeah, Chris Olave has a great shot. Honestly, Garrett Wilson may have a great shot. The Jets did some good things this draft.
Who you say?
Huh?
Who you say?
Chris Olave.
I said Chris Olave.
Okay.
Yeah. Moose, is there anybody in particular that you think could run away with that rookie of the year offensive side?
It all depends if the dude from Pittsburgh, the quarterback, what's his name? The quarterback?
Pickett. Yeah.
It all depends if he starts, because it's a quarterback league. I feel like if he starts, obviously they're going to give it to him. But honestly, I like JA's guy, London. I feel like he could get a lot of love out there. The running back from the Jets, McNeil, whatever his name is, I forget his name. McGreese. Yeah.
You're talking about somebody else, I think. You talking about Brees Hall, or you talking about somebody else?
Yeah, hold on. I forgot his name. The running back from for the Jets, who they picked up.
Gotcha.
I could see him getting it. I could see even both J.A. Mans and Cheese Mans, Burks or London, getting it. Actually, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a toss up, man. But like I said, if I feel like Pickett starts, it's easier for him to get the Rookie of the Year.
Gotcha. Anybody, Cheese? Who you like?
I got my guy Burks, man. I'm gonna get ahead. Now I'm gonna be biased. Now I'm gonna be biased.
I mean,
I like Burks' chances. We got DH. Robert Woods didn't come back yet, so he gonna. I mean, barring injury, Rookie's got a lot of knees going in and all that, but he got the opportunity. I like Chris Olave too. I think that's a good option. I ain't fucking with Kenny Pickett though. I think they said he got the smallest hands in combined history for quarterbacks. Really? I don't know how you gonna do that in Pittsburgh. I don't know.
Oh, your boy may have
gloves.
Yeah, that weather.
He got smaller hands than me. That's ridiculous. And I got little ass hands.
I think I like somebody that Moose mentioned. I think a sleeper could be a Breece Hall for the Jets, depending on how that Jets offense is. You never really know what you're gonna get with them. But I think he should have opportunities running out the backfield. Very versatile guy. So that would be my sleeper. But yeah, it's still a lot more to cover from the draft. We'll probably do another episode on just different draft stuff. We got to talk about who had the best draft, a lot of steals in the draft. So next episode, we'll get to that. Any quick shout outs before we wrap it up? No boxing. I know Canelo lost.
Well, y'all want to do it again? Y'all want to do that this week?